Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. And today I'm going to be showing you how to make a Victoria sponge using self-raising flour and not plain. Please subscribe and please share. Anyway, we'll get right on with the video. The recipe is under the video in the description. First, you want 175 grams of self-raising flour, 3 large eggs, 175 grams of butter and 170 grams of castor sugar. First thing guys, whip up your eggs so it's all nice and mixed together. You can either use a spoon or a fork just to whisk it up. Sieve your self-raising flour, as it just get rid of any bits and pieces in there. Always seems to be lumps. Right guys, you want to get some circles of baking paper and put them in the bottom of your tins. These are 8-inch tins, and then give them a good spray round with releasing spray. Right, you want to put your butter and castor sugar into the mixing bowl. If it is a little bit hard, the butter, pop it into a microwave just to warm it through. Now we'll put it onto the mixer and we'll start off on first speed, and then we'll knock that up to around about 6 speed. And we're going to mix this for around about 5 to 6 minutes so it's all nice and light. You can tell if it's getting light because the colour goes white. That's it. Now what we're going to do is give that a good scrape down. Get all that marge off the bottom, or butter off the bottom of the bowl. Now we'll put it back onto the machine. And now we'll start mixing that back up again on about 6 speed. This takes around about 5 minutes. Right, now we'll start adding in the egg. Now you want to add this egg in over around about 5 minutes, a bit at a time. So you add it in and then it clears. You keep adding it in so it clears, and then halfway through what we're going to be doing is stopping the machine and giving it a good scrape down. Also, it's a good time then to check that you haven't started to curdle the egg in the mix, because sometimes if the egg's a little bit too cold, you can curdle it. Right, then we're back up, and now we'll start adding the egg back in. If you do have a problem with the mix starting to curdle, what you can do is add in a little bit of cake flour, just a spoonful or so, just to eliminate it. And this does help out as well, and it doesn't affect the mix at all. Right, well now I've got all the egg in. I'm now going to give this another good scrape down. So you get all, if there's any butter or anything left lying around on the side. And now we're going to mix this now for around about 3 minutes on 6 speed to get the air in. Right, as you can see, it's starting to look good. It's all nice and light, and you can see the egg has gone in nicely. Right, now what we're going to do, and remove the bowl from the machine. And now we're ready to put the flour in. And now be gentle with the flour, add the flour in. And now what we're going to be doing is folding the flour in. You can use a spatula or a spoon, and all we're going to do is fold the flour in until it all clears. That's it. Get down to the bottom, give it a good straight round and clear it. That's right. Turn over, that's it. Fold it over. The gentler you are, the better. You can imagine if I was doing about 10, 15 of these sponges, and I've got my hand in there and I'm folding with my hand, and all the cake mix is up to my elbow. This is not unusual in the bakery industry to get your hands and your arms cacked up with plenty of cake mix. That's it, it's all nice, it's all coming round. That is starting to look really good. And just by gently folding it, you're not knocking the air out of it. That's it, guys. Right, now we're going to split this mix into two. You can weigh it off, but it's a bit of a guesstimate, half in one and half in the other. Or if you want to be specific, weigh it. A little trick, guys, if you put half and half, then pop them on the scale, and then you can just take a little bit out the other, just to level them up. Right, now what we want to do, guys, is clean off that spatula of yours, so we can actually smooth down the tins. Now we're going to smooth it off, take it out to the corners of the tins. You don't have to be too specific because it'll come out on its own, but as long as you've got it fairly even. Do this with both the tins. And hopefully you guys have remembered to preheat your oven at 180 Celsius or 350 Fahrenheit. Right, and there we go, guys. We're now ready for baking. We're going to be baking these for around about 25 to 30 minutes at an oven temperature of 180 Celsius or 350 Fahrenheit. You can bake them off in a little bit lower oven if you like. Depends on electric. Right, we'll have a quick look at them. This is 25 minutes in. You can tell if they're done by they've like pulled in from the edge of the tin a little bit. And obviously golden brown, not black. Right, guys, these are ready. Oh yeah, just job. And there we go. And what we do is we rest these to cool down for around about 5 minutes. Get yourself a baking wire and some paper. Now just sprinkle this with some Castor sugar. Right, now what we're going to do is loosen the tins off to get your sponge out. Now one of these tops is going to be the top of the sponge. That's it, so that's the top piece. And now the other one we're going to turn upside down because we want the flat part where we're going to spread the jam and the cream. That's it. And that's it, guys. You can either store these in an airtight container or you can finish them with strawberry jam or whatever flavour you like. The most popular Victoria sponge is with strawberry jam, and the finishing touch would be the cream would be full fat dairy cream. Whipped up. Can't beat it. I will put links below for the other alternative cream, like buttercream, down below. But this is fresh dairy cream, which I think it prefers to be. Right, now guys, what we're going to do is just dust the top with icing sugar, just to finish it off. There we go. It's as simple as that, guys. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I'll tell you what, that Victoria sponge was absolutely lush. Unfortunately, we couldn't share it with anybody, and we did make pigs of ourselves. Do check out the description below for your recipe. Also, if you want to leave a comment, put that in the comments below. Also, do check out the playlists of other recipe videos I've already done as well. And please subscribe and please share. And we'll see you again shortly in the next video. Laters!